When it comes to editing or any seated or repetitive work, really, understanding workplace ergonomics can make an enormous difference in not only mitigating or outright removing physical health risk factors, but also on the overall speed with which we can accomplish our tasks. What's going on? I'm Alex, an editor and photographer in the Midwest of America, and the bulk of my career for the past 2 years has shifted to more and more post-production work, meaning more and more time sitting at my desk. Now, I actually made a decision long ago to bring ergonomics to the forefront of nearly everything I did in my work. I'm definitely hooked on the idea of optimizing workflows, thanks in great part to my ADHD-centric mind, but even more importantly, I did not want to one day be suffering from ailments and injuries that have been onset by the career path that I had chosen. And so this video will be part of a series where I thought I would break down some of the best systems and devices I have implemented to allow me to comfortably edit at a computer for a living. Today's video will focus on the less zesty health aspects of ergonomics. We'll take a broad look at habits I've built into my life, as well as a quick look at some of the devices that help further that goal. In subsequent videos, we'll be taking a deeper dive on some of those devices. We'll see how they help me achieve the efficiency and speed aspect of workplace ergonomics. So be sure to hit both subscribe and the bell to catch things like how I'm able to call up to 5,000 images in an hour, or how I edit them in honestly not much more time than that, all while being oh so kind to my wrists. All right, without any further delay, let's go over 5 things that help me achieve healthy ergonomics in my editing, because who doesn't like a list? First up is actually a pretty obvious one, but get up. And I don't mean switch to a standing desk, I mean just get out of here. Do a lap in the house or the office, walk the dog, circle the block, whatever, but get your ass up. Honestly, on most days, I prefer to actually break up my day with a couple of short runs through the neighborhood. And there are several reasons why we aren't talking about standing desks today, but the biggest for me is the fine motor skills, like the ones I need to do virtually all of my work, are severely inhibited by a standing desk. Building a blended sit-stand workday, though, can be a huge boost for health and focus. Definitely link a video covering that a little bit better than I ever could. All that aside, getting up and moving around, however, is rock solid. Between the increased blood flow, stretching, the mental benefits of taking a moment away, interweaving work and breaks is the #1 habit in my work life. And a little pro tip, if you drink a lot of water, it practically automates this whole process. But what about the flip side to that coin? Well, for the work part of my work break blend, the importance of having an appropriate chair cannot be stressed enough. Having the right chair will be the difference between whether it is even possible to achieve a good posture or not. Now, the unfortunate reality is that a reliable and adjustable chair is just not going to be cheap, but the same arguments for a good mattress hold true here just the same. As an example, my chair here is an $800 neutral posture NSP 8500, NPS 8500, with almost $200 in additional customizations. Now, did I personally pay that much for it? No. Do I believe it is worth that much? Without a doubt. I was fortunate enough to find mine at the local disposition center for the University of Michigan, but you could probably find something similar in an office supply or office surplus store. And the only reason I say that as opposed to just going to Staples is that these high-end office variants go so far beyond the quality and adjustability of the cheaper options out there. Not to mention, I am on year 5 with this one, and I don't see it going anywhere for another 5. But if it's simply not an option for you to track one down or to afford a new one, I insist you at least make sure to get a height adjustable seat, preferably with lumbar support. Above all else, the ability to be adjustable is key, and this is for tip number 3, which is to have proper posture. And while proper posture is the backbone to... Never mind. I'm sorry. Honestly, good posture is its own rabbit hole to go down, and for the sake of this video's length and to defer some health advice to an actual expert, I highly recommend this video from the Wall Street Journal featuring John Sinkay of the New York Hospital of Special Surgery. I literally couldn't say it any better, or more succinctly. Next up is a mouse, and in my case, I use a vertical mouse. You may have seen one of these before, but the benefits of switching out a normal mouse to something more wrist-friendly cannot be overstated. Migrating to this vertical mouse, specifically the Logitech MX Vertical, has resulted in the almost immediate and complete relief of the fairly substantial wrist pain that I used to suffer from. The concept is pretty simple: to move your wrist from a higher tension pronated position back into a neutral one. And unfortunately, we have another value dilemma, as the Logitech MX Vertical retails for nearly $100, but let me tell you, I'm coming up on a year and a half with it, and I've also used some of its cheaper alternatives such as the Anker wireless vertical mouse, and I've found that honestly they come in at a quarter of the cost and about a quarter of the value. The grip, the usability, the customization of this Logitech mouse have washed away any buyer's remorse that I'd initially felt with it. Though in the time since I've picked it up, many new budget options have appeared, including an Amazon Basics model, so if you're feeling a little adventurous, I say go ahead and flex the return policy and maybe give one of those a try. Last and certainly not least is my secret sauce for culling and editing: a gaming controller. This device is honestly so feature-rich and helpful that I have 2 videos coming up that'll be deep dives on how it helps me blaze through both culling and editing. But today we will simply touch on its health benefits, and well, the same solution we found in our vertical mouse is simply being applied to both hands now, letting both wrists rest in a neutral position. Alright, so what you're looking at here is the position that my wrists are in for the majority of my wedding editing. Wedding editing. Even for wedding edits, I typically use a hybrid of this controller and a MIDI interface. This and the vertical mouse have left my wrists completely pain-free for over 2 years, and I genuinely cannot fathom doing the work without them. Honestly, that's it for today. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, but I do want to give a quick bonus tip on get yourself a bougie plush footrest like this one here. Again, if you click both subscribe and the bell icon, then you are sure not to miss those videos I mentioned that are coming up, as well as deeper dives on Lightroom solutions, computer hardware, and other photo and tech related topics. Let me know in the comments if you have any body saving tips that you think should have made the list, but thanks for watching and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.